Hello, Cryptonauts, and welcome back to another episode of Cryptocurrency Chat. I am your host, Blockchain John, with my co-host, Jake Jabrelli, here to give you the top 10 daily stats, as well as your crypto news of the day. Jake, how's it going? Haven't talked to you since pretty much before Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was amazing. Got to go to my brother's house, hang out with his kids, and it was really fun. And yeah, it's been great to, even though I haven't really been home for almost the entire time, went somewhere else Saturday, Sunday. That it's been it's been a good week, good weekend, good week in general
Mm,
for crypto across the board. Now, obviously, everything's down a little bit, but we're going to get to talk about it. Let me just say that this content is for entertainment purposes only, even though we do talk about speculation an awful lot. Any comments made by us, the hosts, or any guests we have on the show is not financial advice. Back to you, John.
perfect. So I was on the road all week, uh, visiting family in different cities around. I traveled everywhere. Actually, I was pretty close to your neck of the woods.
Oh yeah, cool.
I was way up there. Yep. All right, let's get started with Bitcoin settling at $57,396.30 with a 7-day loss of 2.9% and a market cap of $1.83 trillion.
No, it's 1.083. Let me make sure
1.083.
you get that O in there because it sounds like it's 1.8 trillion. It's not. It's 1.083 trillion.
Okay. 1.083 trillion. Uh, okay, number two. I feel like that was a repeat from last time. I don't think that it's really moved, right? Has it gone
Oh
up?
yeah, Bitcoin's been hanging out about 40% of the total market for a week
Hmm.
and a half or so.
Hmm. Ethereum settling at $4,331.29 with a 7-day gain of 0.3% and a market cap of $514 billion. Number three, Binance Coin settling at $608.79 with a 7-day gain of 3.1% and a market cap of $102 billion. Number four, Tether settling at 99 cents with a 7-day loss of 0.3% and a market cap of $74 billion. Number five, Solana settling at $201.67 and a 7-day loss of 13.2%. Ouch. At a market cap of $61 billion. Number six, Cardano settling at $1.60 with a 7-day loss of 13.9%. Ouch. And a market cap of $51 billion. Number seven, XRP settling at 97 cents and a 7-day loss of 8.9% and a market cap of $46 billion. Number eight, Polkadot settling at $36.35 with a 7-day loss of 14.6% and a market cap of $38 billion. Number nine, USD Coin settling at 99 cents with a 7-day loss of 0.4% and a market cap of $38 billion. And number 10, Dogecoin settling at 20 cents with a 7-day loss of 10.1% and a market cap of $27 billion. And of course, you got all these other ones right behind. You got Sheeb. No. Avalanche, Sheeb. What do you think? Do you think these
I mean,
five are going to come up?
Avalanche and Terra, which are of course tied to Solana, still doing okay. It's just that things seem to have gone in the downward direction since Bitcoin fell. You know, it's what 67,000, 68,000. So it's come
Mm-hmm.
up a little bit, but everything's down because Bitcoin's down, right? This is ironic because a lot of things like all the game coins
Mm-hmm.
that are up because they're awesome. Metaverse stuff because Bitcoin announced, one of the largest companies in the world announced Meta this, Meta that. So why is it
Mm-hmm.
that there's all these game coins that are now
You
up?
know,
Now, granted, uh, we'll talk about it later. Maybe in a different crypto chill and chat kind of thing. Dynamo has been doing exceptionally well as things like Kala.
mm,
It's not just because I own them that I'm saying this, as I said before, not financial advice, but it seems that the world is currently interested in gaming coin related your gaming tokens, for the NFTs and for the actual gameplay. Because if you play things like Townstar on Gala,
yeah.
you can actually make money. And
Mm-hmm.
that's not financial advice. That is literally what you can do.
Mm,
I'm not telling you something that you can't do. You can do that. You can go and play the game right now and make money on it, playing a game.
Nice.
So, and you don't have to be that good. Even just people in the top 100 can win. It's their actual rules. I'm just telling you how it is. So,
You know,
I need to see that.
over the weekend, the holiday weekend, uh, I saw a Meta commercial. It was I wish Facebook actually spoke more about it on the commercial, but it's just a straight up metaverse commercial. There's like nothing associated with Facebook. It's like, well then how do you know what's going on? Like people that don't know what that is, like, okay, you just see a meta commercial, it's very passive. And it's like, okay, welcome to the metaverse. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. What's it
Hmm,
mean? But
yeah.
but they know full well that hype equals sales.
Mm,
That's I mean that's what happens in the crypto market all the time. Why do we jump 25%, lose 25% in a couple of days? It's hype. It's FOMO.
yeah.
They know it works. You know, obviously with these coins, but it's with few exceptions, they're not owned by anybody. Um, so the hype is just human FOMO
Hmm.
or human hype.
Yeah. All right. Market cap. Total market cap is at $2.71 trillion, up by 6.2%, which is pretty good. All right. Let's see. Collect your candies here at the top. Little candy jar right up here in the top right corner. You can see I've been collecting my candies. Bling. There we go. And I'm almost at 10,000 candies. Obviously, you can buy yourself some awesome NFTs like Jake and I have been doing, or some discounted products here. Yeah. All right, Jake.
On each stuff. Well, we appreciate you guys listening to our and watching our show on YouTube and or on Anchor or anywhere you get podcasts. If you appreciate that for us, we'd appreciate a like. I know YouTube's changed the algorithm recently. You can't really dislike. Really, you can't see the dislike numbers anymore. They can turn that off. But we appreciate the likes and we appreciate the subscribes because if you appreciate us, then you should listen every single time we upload a podcast. And we've got lots of them coming out. Like we've got every Wednesday and Sunday, and then we've got Thursday with interviews, and then Crypto Chill and Chat every Sunday, every other Sunday rather, um, in the afternoon at 3 o'clock. So, and then Blockchain John's been doing a lot of other activities on Twitter. So if you're already into that, check out Twitter Live Spaces when he's hosting one. You'll probably
Mm-hmm.
get an awesome conversation. We also have conversations on Discord. You want to join us in Discord? The same kind of conversations you get on Twitter Live Spaces, you can definitely get in Discord, but you can also get additional information there that you wouldn't otherwise have gotten. We also have a Patreon if you'd like to check that out. We have a lot of extra videos we're putting on Patreon, particularly like extra interview information as well as AMAs. And there's also potentially some NFT stuff that might be coming out on Patreon, so check that out. Head on over to the link in the description for Patreon. And if you want to support us directly with crypto, we really appreciate that as well through Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, or Basic Attention Token. As I said below, all the information and descriptions are in the description below.
Below. All right, let's go on to the first news of the day, written by Tim Haki. Metaverse token Sand rallies 75% in 1 week to become top 50 cryptocurrency. Nice. Popular metaverse token Sand catapulted into the top 50 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization yesterday at number 35 after growing 76% in the last 7 days, according to data from CoinMarketCap. Sand is the native utility token for an upcoming open world blockchain game called The Sandbox, and it has been rallying for a whole month now. It even weathered a market-wide pandemic-related crash. Tuesday's announcement that Adidas has a plot of land reserved in the Sandbox contributed to some of its growth this week. And there's a little video here. Actually, let's play that video. Let's see what's a little GIF. GIF or GIF? There we go.
I don't even care. It's a video.
And actually, this is pretty cool. I like this. So here's a visualization of what the Sandbox looks. All these little cubes, you can buy these plots of land. And you can just see how much Adidas has bought. Massive amounts of it. Crazy. They must have dumped a lot of money in that. All right, next. Here we go. While the token was briefly trading for more than $1 back at the end of August and early September, it didn't sustain that price level for more than a week. However, Sand crossed that $1 mark again on October 29th this year, a day after Facebook rebranded to Meta as part of its bid to corner the metaverse. Sand has only grown since then, to the point where it commands a price of $6.90 at the time of writing. If we put its recent performance In a wider context, that's an increase of more than 17,000% since New Year's Day. Back then, it was barely worth 4 cents. Tomorrow, the Sandbox opens its doors to curious crypto fans and gamers for the very first time as Animoca alpha tests the game for the next 3 weeks. Starting at 1 p.m. UTC, every gamer will have access to play 3 different multiplayer games in the Sandbox. A further 15 games will be available to the 5,000 lucky winners of Alpha Pass NFTs, which were given as a prizes over the last fortnight. Sandbox's price often rises and falls in tandem with another metaverse token called Mana. Mana is a native token for another open world game called Decentraland, which launched in February last year. Mana suffered an overnight loss of 4.5% today as Bitcoin and Ethereum post losses of around 10%, though it's still up 22%. After months of coverage, the world will finally peer into the Sandbox tomorrow. No doubt there'll be a few surprises. Yes. Those guys they're lucky, man. They're so lucky. I bet you there's going to be a bunch of airdrops, some free giveaways.
Oh, yeah, definitely. For those people who got into it early, I just wish more people would talk about Gala. I know I keep talking about it.
All right.
Just continuing on here with Adidas. Adidas partnership teased by Bored Ape Yacht Club, G-Money, and Punk's Comic by Tim Haki. Earlier this week, Adidas hinted that it was getting into the metaverse. Probably nothing, tweeted the sportswear brand enigmatically when announcing a partnership with Coinbase. That nothing is now something, and that something looks like a partnership with one of the largest NFT brands, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. The AYC Twitter account, a picture of an ape sporting an Adidas hoodie. Shell out. Sorry. On the hoodie are the logos of Adidas, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, G-Money, and Punk's Comics. The picture is all there. The picture is all there. Is to go on. Why does that not make sense?
Picture out there is to. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Picture. Yeah. All right. At the moment, think of it as a teaser for the yet to be announced project. Perhaps limited edition BAYC NFTs or BAYC inspired Adidas clothing. Decrypt has reached out to Adidas to confirm the partnership. G-Money and Punk's Comics also tweeted Adidas themed silhouettes, as you can see in these images. Adidas partnered with Coinbase on November 24th, and it also emerged that Adidas now owns some virtual land in Sandbox. All signs, including the November 22 tweet, AD-verse anyone, indicate that Adidas is plunging into the crypto metaverse, a loosely defined online world powered by cryptocurrencies. Non-fungible tokens, like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, are considered a key to the metaverse, since they are persistent online identifiers that owners can use to represent themselves across different online spaces. The Bored Ape Yacht Club is a collection of 10,000 digital apes. BAYC sales have grossed more than 800 million since the project launched earlier this year, making them the 4th largest NFT project around. Punk's Comics is a punchy NFT comic that creates comic book characters out of CryptoPunks characters and their collectors, including Beanie, an NFT investor. CryptoPunks preceded the apes. They are a collection of 10,000 avatars that have grossed more than $1.6 billion to date. Punk's Comic is a derivative project of CryptoPunks. It is far smaller, having generated only a measly $131 million in sales. That's hardly anything. G-Money is an NFT collector based in Puerto Rico. He's a general partner to Delphi Digital's Infinity. It's basically like infinity and NFT combined into the same word. So, rose to prominence after paying 140 ETH for a single CryptoPunk in January 2021. What's going to happen? It's clear that Adidas is storming ahead with the metaverse. Just thinking that comment about paying 140 ETH. If you bought all your ETH back when ETH came out, and you bought maybe 1,000 of them, or several thousand of them, it would sound like a lot. Like, oh my gosh, 140 ETH, that's like what? I'm just doing the calculation
Right.
quickly. Times $4,000, it's like $500,000, or slightly more than $500,000. But it makes people millionaires because they're holding it for all this time. I think this is what everyone's trying to do. But I don't know. It just sounds like a lot. If it was 140 Bitcoin, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. 140 ETH when it came out as an ICO came out at 30 cents. It started off, I won't ever forget, when it first came out at 3 cents. And then quickly, like within minutes, it went right up to 30 cents. And it stayed sideways about 30 cents for, I think, a couple days or whatever. But that was technically the accepted number, not 3 cents, because 3 cents was just like the
Momentary, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's say it was 30 cents per ETH, and you had 140 of them. That would cost $42.
Yeah, jeez. But now, imagine that somebody actually paid fiat for ETH nowadays. Oh God, that's a lot. All right, let's go.
So it's most likely people who just had a lot of ETH for a long time and became ridiculously wealthy after holding the coin forever. By Dynamo, sorry. No financial advice. Anyways.
Next news written by Tim McKee. A cryptocurrency called Omnichrome is up 137% since WHO named new COVID-19 variant. Oh, the World Health Organization named new COVID-19 variant. Okay, got it. Okay. Markets have crashed after Omicron, a new coronavirus variant of concern, emerged earlier this week and started spreading to a country near you. But that didn't stop OneCoin, Omnicrom, from spreading. Yep, one of the best ways to profit from human misery this week was to invest in a cryptocurrency project that's most recognizable for bearing the name of the latest strain of COVID-19. Okay. A single Omnicrom token is now worth $404, up 137% in the past 24 hours, and 735% compared to its all-time low on November 17th. Trading data from on CoinGecko starts on November 8th. A poll on CoinGecko says that 69% of users feel good about the coin. What does it do? The market for Omnicrom is very small. Omnicrom traded just $389,181 in the past 24 hours, and its market cap is question mark on CoinGecko. The token trades solely on Arbitrum 1 via SushiSwap. The Omnicrom token powers a decentralized reserve currency protocol on the Arbitrum network. The network is backed by a basket of assets including USDC and liquidity provider tokens tied to MIM. It's a fork of Olympus DAO, a novel DeFi project that backs its token through primitive blockchain bonds. The main way to keep pumping the price of the Omnicrom token and its yield farm is by supply growth. And the whole thing falls apart if people stop investing money. So far, $671,081 has been deposited within its protocol, which leads to Breathless Project's annual yield of 70,377% for stakers. The back of my head, sorry, Jake. The back of my head, I'm just thinking that this is a pyramid scheme. Just that's what I'm thinking while I'm reading this. I have red flags.
Yeah, I mean, the example I was thinking of is, I invested in New York Coin way back when New York Coin started because it was a script-based coin. I got in. I mean, I didn't invest. I mined it. The point is, I thought it was a neat project. I thought maybe one day New York Coin would be worth something. And then when the New York mayor announced that they were going to do their own coin, just hype adjacent. I don't know if that's a term or not. Maybe I just made it up. Hype adjacent. New York Coin became 10x overnight.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the coin that New York City is actually using, but because it has the same name, through hype adjacency, became suddenly valuable. Now that almost all that volume has dropped away because people realize, oh, this isn't the coin. It's not blowing up. It's not even real. So yeah, it is Omicron hype adjacent? Absolutely. Does it have anything to do with what actually happened? No. So is it going to blow up and then immediately fall down? Probably.
So far, $671,081 has been deposited within the protocol, which leads to Breathless projected annual yields of 70,377% for stakers, unless the developers pull the plug or people stop investing money, or if any of the countless reasons that commonly prompt the collapse of yield farms materialize. So it's just another bond-based yield farm, one which happens to have the same name as the new COVID-19 variant, which, although timely is simply named after the 15th letter of the Greek alphabet, the crypto project makes no mention of the virus in its documentation, and its first Discord announcement was sent at the beginning of the month, several weeks before the latest variant was named Omnicron by the World Health Organization. That said, virus talk is rife on the project's 500-strong Discord chat and on Twitter. And here's a bunch of tweets. It should be noted that this coin, whose ticker is OMIC, isn't the first Omnicrom coin. That goes to another coin, which goes by the ticker OMC on CoinMarketCap, and doesn't trade on any popular markets. The original Omnicrom first surfaced on August 31st, 2016, the Bitcoin Talk Forum, as a divided issuing currency. The project claimed to have raised 121 Bitcoin, now worth $6.5 million. Before the Omicron virus crashed the markets this week, its raise would have been worth a hell of a lot more. After a handful of dividend payouts, the project petered out. If only the project's creators could have predicted how important the name Omicron would be just 5 years later, at least they predicted that the whole crypto thing would blow up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's no way. There's no way of raising the market. If any of us had crystal balls, and I think I've said this before, if anybody had a crystal ball and was looking at things, they wouldn't be looking at now. I would be looking so far in the freaking future. I don't even know if I care about coin if I had a crystal ball. So, anyways, nobody has one of those things. Nobody really knows. I mean, you can certainly read the signs, and the Oracle of Omaha has done it for decades. If you follow his lead, you can probably figure things out.
Because he has a crystal ball.
Well, he's been doing it for a long time, and
Yeah.
he's been very successful at it. And he's not successful at everything, but he's mostly successful. And I guess the thing I keep looking at is a lot of people tend to copy him because they're like, well, he's doing it right. I can just copy and make money. And you can do that. You can copy Warren Buffett's investment and make money. But that doesn't take thought. And eventually, after enough time watching the markets, watching the trends, and watching what's happening, you can start predicting it for yourself. But you need to do it for yourself. Don't take our advice. So the most exciting one is this week on Crypto Twitter, which I don't always get to read, but I am excited about this. Tim Aki writes, Elon Musk versus Binance. Mr. Gox passes away and Hearst releases more NFTs.
What?
Yeah. A week can often feel like a lifetime on Crypto Twitter. I think a day could feel like a lifetime. Mm-hmm. A place where a cacophony of voices vie to bury each other in a sea of complaints, announcements, and controversial ideas. Lucky for you, Decrypt is on hand, including C3 Media, to roll up that notable crypto Twitter happenings into one bite-sized missive. Well, it might be 10 minutes worth. The first major event happened on Tuesday when Elon Musk took it upon himself to represent the Binance contingent on the Doge army, who are currently unable to withdraw their Dogecoin on the exchange due to a serious technical error following a Dogecoin network upgrade on November 10th. Binance issued a statement the following day saying that due to the complex nature of this issue, it expects Dogecoin withdrawals to be suspended for 10 to 14 days. What? Elon Musk then mentioned Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, CZ, in a tweet. Hey, CZ, Binance, what's going on with your Doge customers? Sounds a little shady. CZ responded that the issue was to do with Dogecoin's new wallet. He also threw a not-so-subtle shade at Musk by linking to the Guardian story about Tesla's car software safety glitch. Back at you, bizatch. There's the tweet. Musk replied with a Binance complaint of his own. I don't use Binance. Tried at one point, but sign-up was too many hoops to jump through, so no inconvenience to me personally, but just raising the issue on behalf of other Doge holders. Musk, a Coinbase man after all, or he is rather. On Wednesday, Binance tweeted that customers have to wait another week for Dogecoin withdrawals as it has to rebuild the wallet entirely, which could take a while since Doge is quite large.
Mm-hmm.
It's one big fat Doge out there. Now, on to a bit of sad news. Mr. Gox, and my favorite podcast people that I watch, Internet Today. Yes, I'm plugging them. Mentioned this in great detail if you want to go watch. Mt. Gox, Mr. Gox rather, the crypto trading hamster, has passed away. They don't live very long. At the height of his trading, 3 months after he started, Mr. Gox was up 30%, outperforming financial titans like Warren Buffett and Cathie Wood. You're probably wondering how a rodent achieves anything in finance. Mr. Gox was raised by a lecturer who wanted to demonstrate the randomness of crypto trading. His cage was adjoined with a trading desk consisting of a hamster wheel, 2 tunnels labeled buy and sell. The wheel rungs were labeled with the names of 30 different cryptocurrencies. When Mr. Gox completed his workout and picked a tunnel to go back to his food/bed bowl, his owner would read off the name of the cryptocurrency on which Mr. Gox had landed and buy or sell it depending on which tunnel the hamster returned. On Thursday, the crypto world lost a major player. Rest in peace, Mr. Gox. Also on Thursday, Adidas announced a partnership which we already talked about in a previous thing, so I'm going to skip this. Finally, some hip-hop NFT news rounded out the week. Snoop Dogg announced his debut NFT Decentralized Dog. It's a one-of-one collaboration with the crypto artist Gold Coldy, and it will be auctioned on Super Rare. Here's, I guess, an image of that. Attention-grabbing British conceptual artist Damien Hirst announced another collection of 10,000 NFTs. The artwork is based on his widely panned cover for Drake's 6th studio album, Certified Lover Boy, released back in September. Work from the new collection, which is dubbed the Great Expectations, will be airdropped to everyone who owns the previous 10,000 NFTs he released earlier this year in a collection called The Currency. Hirst tweeted, "Everything's done well is art. With Drake's support and blessing, I've created this free Thanksgiving gift for all currency NFT holders." And here are his imagery, if you're looking at Twitter here. You can view the new collection on Digital Art Marketplace, HENI or Henny. That's it for the roundup of Crypto Twitter this week. Join us next week for more complaints, memes, and announcements.
Dun, dun, dun. Awesome.
Yeah, that wasn't actually nearly as exciting as I thought it would be, although I do appreciate the shade traded between billionaires.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? Because that's pretty much a wrap for today's news. So let's take a peek at anything else here. Could Constitution DAO's people be the next meme coin? Adidas goes full metaverse with Coinbase partnership in the sandbox real estate this week on coins. Omnichrome sinks Bitcoin to 53.5K while Ethereum falls below 4K. Constitution DAO, people. Why do they keep talking about People's Token continues to soar?
People token. They made their own token for the DAO. People token.
El Salvador's Chivo Bitcoin wallet still a headache for locals. Yes. So if you guys don't know, there's been a lot of issues with the Chivo wallet and people utilizing the Chivo wallet and the Bitcoin that's stored on it.
Remember, this is a big, huge grift for their president. So it's it's kind of nothing odd at all.
I think when it comes to software, especially when you're distributing something like this to the masses, you're gonna have some issues with the code, and I'm hoping that just some further development on the wallet is just gonna make it more seamless. Right now, obviously, there's a lot of friction. There's a lot of friction with adoption, just utilizing this type of technology in general. So we'll see how it goes from here on forward. But I have hopes. I have hopes that they will break out of this and everything will work out.
Okay, so you gonna read that one, or are you gonna read?
No.
I mean, you pretty much you capped it right there with
exactly. Germany's new government is bringing. Go ahead.
I'd like to do the one about the hackers are breaking into the cloud accounts to mine crypto.
Okay, hold on. Germany's new government is bringing cryptos front and center. As Germany is bracing for what many expect to be a new dawn for Europe's largest economy, the incoming government has presented a coalition agreement which, for the first time ever, mentions crypto. Okay, interesting. All right, go ahead. I'll let you read the hackers. Go ahead.
Hackers are breaking into cloud accounts to mine crypto, Google. This is from Scott Cipollina. The Google Threat Horizon report, republished earlier this week, has raised concern over hacked cloud accounts being used to mine cryptocurrency. Malicious actors were observed performing cryptocurrency mining within compromised cloud instances, end quote, the report said. It added that 50 recent examples, 86% of cases, showed that the hackers were mining cryptocurrencies with the accounts. That's not surprising to me at all, because a lot of people were doing it with AWS. That's Amazon Web Services.
Mm-hmm.
A report published by by Google Cybersecurity Action Team intends to provide actionable intelligence that enables organizations to ensure their cloud environments are best protected, Google said. According to the report, the two common goals behind this activity involve obtaining profit and traffic pumping. It sounds like they're just dumb. Of course, it's going to be hacking. The other cyber threats that are identified included malware, hosting unauthorized content on the internet, spam, and launching DDoS bots. Google's threat analysis group sounded similar alarms last month when it warned of hackers breaking into YouTube accounts to spread cryptocurrency scams. Right, not all that weird at all. The channel name, profile picture, and content were all replaced with cryptocurrency branding to impersonate large tech or cryptocurrency exchange firms, Google said at the time. The group added that the hackers would live stream videos that promised cryptocurrency giveaways in exchange for contributions first. Sure, you give me money first and then I walk away. The malicious actors were also Russian speakers, according to Google. The actors behind the campaign, which we attribute to a group of hackers recruited in a Russian-speaking forum, lure their target with fake collaboration opportunities, Google has said. If Russian, these would not have been the first time Russia was embroiled in a crypto-related scandal either. Oh, come on. Who says that out loud? I just did. Earlier this year, Russia's famous skyscraper Vostok was found to house a plethora of criminal activity in the heart of Moscow. Yeah, the mere fact that it is Russian, fine. I'm not going to go into the politics of Russia, but there's a reason why a lot of Russians do this instead of work. It's easy to get away with, and their economy sucks. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense. You know, if you got an online virtual machine somewhere like AWS or Google, compute, it's just a target waiting for people to hack. And I know Google and Apple banned mining apps on all of their phone devices a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 3.5 years ago. And that's understandable because they don't want people, people to get taken advantage of how their phones get super hot. They don't know why the battery keeps draining. Why is my battery draining? Well, because you downloaded a fake app, and that fake app is actually hashing on your phone. So they banned all functionality of that. Yeah, I get it. The companies are not happy about this, and I wouldn't be either because I don't want to be, misappropriated. But it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. Sadly.
Привет, Ruski. Привет. All right, let's go on to another one. I think we can probably get one more in there. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Let's see. Damien Hirst turns his Drake album into 10,000 Ethereum NFTs. We'd already spoken about that.
Already.
South Park's latest episodes mocks Bitcoin-only feature. Bitcoin catches a break in D.C. as Biden pick for OCC stumbles in Senate. Might be worth a read. Let me see if there's anything else. Crypto analytics startups DApp Radar to launch Radar Token. Conservative pundits in U.S. pump right-wing cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin Ethereum drop with stocks amid reports of new COVID strain, which I don't understand it. Why? Please explain.
Yeah. What does that have to do with Bitcoin in the cloud? It's digital. How does that have anything to do with anything?
I don't get it.
It's so weird.
Yeah. Decentraland and virtual land plots sell for record $2.43 million. Oh my God. The next generation to play to earn games will be fully decentralized. Yes. Bank of England raises concern over El Salvador's Bitcoin embrace. Why? Basic attention token defies wider crypto market route. Is it route? Route hits all-time high. Axie Infinity land plot sells for a record of $2.48 million. Wow, there you go. Wow. Shiba Inu up 18% amid 1 million sheep holders milestone. Wow. Constitution DAO's People token hits all-time high days after shutting down. What? Please explain why. That doesn't make any sense. That's called stupidity.
It's a meme coin. We talked about that earlier.
No, the Constitution DAO. Constitution DAO's People token hits.
I know. All-time high days after shutting down. Why? Because it's now a meme. They went in to pull $49 million together, and then they'd get beaten out by one single crypto investor because you can see all the money that's being loaded in.
Technically, he's a fiat investor. He's an anti-crypto guy, and that's why he bought it.
Oh, just to mock them, yeah. I mean, I get it.
Interesting. So now it's converted over to as a meme coin.
It's a meme coin now, or at least it's looking like a meme coin.
Jeez, that's crazy. Never know. Okay, let's check this out here. Last news written by Jeff John Roberts on November 26. Bitcoin catches a break in DC as Biden pick for OCC stumbles in Senate. Okay, let's see here. The Senate is poised to reject the White House's choice to lead to lead the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the federal agency charged with overseeing the country's banks. Axios reported this week. The impending rejection is significant for the crypto industry since the nominee, I don't want to chop that. Sowell?
Yeah, Saul. No, it's Saul. Like
Saul?
Like English, it's Saul. It's just their version of it.
Saul
Amarova
has been outspoken critics of crypto. In recent months, she has described crypto as benefiting from a dysfunctional financial system and shared a Financial Times story that framed Bitcoin as a symbol of American decline. The Biden administration is still backing. What would you say was? Amarova to the head of the OCC, but she appears to have no path confirmation as 5 Democrats senators have told the White House they will not vote for her, according to Axios. With a Senate that is currently divided 50-50 and no Republicans willing to support Amarova, the White House cannot lose a single Democrat vote. The Senate opposed Amarova, a Cornell law professor, is not rooted specifically in her position on crypto. Instead, senators have called attention to her academic writing, which has called for hemming in banks and giving citizens direct access to accounts at the Federal Reserve. But at least one senator, Cynthia Lummis, Republican from Wyoming, has specifically blasted Amarova's position on digital assets and labeled her a radical. Amarova's policies position, along with her education in Moscow, has led other Republicans to label her a socialist, and one GOP member to ask her if she addressed her as comrade. Oh, no, she did. The White House shot back at such label as misleading and blasted one criticism of Amarova as red baiting. The OCC, a division of the U.S. Treasury, is important to the crypto industry since the agency affects how banks can interact with blockchain technology and crypto companies, and its leader has considerable sway over policy. Brian Brooks, the acting comptroller of the OCC during the final months of the Trump administration, was a rare champion of crypto in Washington, D.C. before leaving the job last January. Brooks issued a series of interpretive letters that gave banks new powers, such as permissions to custody crypto, run nodes, and work with stablecoin issuers. Following Brooks' departure, the Biden administration named former bank regulator Michael Hsu as his temporary replacement. Hsu's attitude towards crypto has been frosty compared to his predecessor, though he has indicated he will not revoke Brooks' policies so long as banks seek permission before offering crypto services. Whomever the Biden administration nominates as permanent head of the OCC will be appointed to a 5-year term provided they are confirmed by the Senate. Biden's other senior appointments, 2 top finance posts, including Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, no, and SEC Chair Gary Gensler, no, have taken a dim view of crypto. Yeah, we know that. We read plenty of news from them.
A terrible view, as in they hate it. Mm-hmm. They're so evil.
They just care about the fiat. So the eventual head of the OCC is likely to do the same, but the implosion of Amarova's nomination is a short-term win for the crypto industry, as it should mean an OCC head who is less hostile. I'm curious, man. This is a big movement here. Regardless if you want to accept it or not, this position, the OCC does actually hold a lot of weight when it comes to the crypto space. Will crypto be banned by the next person that sits in that chair, on that throne? Should I say that throne of kingdom from the free nation?
Right.
Mm.
Anyways, it's. I might have mispronounced her name. Apparently, she's Russian, so Saule might be correct, or maybe Sal. I don't know. I didn't realize it was Russian. I thought it was something else. She is Amarova. That does speak to being a Russian name.
Привет, say. Привет. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. With that said, cut the knots. Until next time, stack sats and hodl. Adios.